What's going on, fam? Welcome to a new video. Let's talk about finding some real cash buyers, or some people call them real estate investors, to sell our properties to, y'all. Let's get right to it. So this is going to be a part 2 of our last video that we made titled Getting Started with $0 as far as wholesaling goes, y'all. And this is going to be part 2. And remember, it's important to keep in the perspective that you're starting with literally no money. So all you got, hopefully, is some time and some work ethic. So let's talk about finding cash buyers, y'all. So real quick, what is a cash buyer? So a cash buyer is a real estate investor who buys properties for cash. And the reason that's important is because you want to make sure that they're able to buy your properties fast, quickly. Not like going through a traditional bank where they got to do a home inspection and appraisal and do all these different things. No, they're buying cash and as is condition. We got to focus on finding these cash buyers. And typically I refer to them as a real estate investor. And some of them do pay literally with cash that they have in the bank, or some of them use something called a hard money lender. I'm not going to get into what a hard money lender is on this video, but basically they are institutions that lend to real estate investors. And real estate investors use hard money lenders sometimes because, again, they move really fast. They're not like a regular traditional bank. But in essence, we refer to all of these people as cash buyers or real estate investors to buy your real estate deals. Again, it's important to know that they move fast. What makes a good cash buyer? A good cash buyer is somebody who actively buy real estate, like on an ongoing basis. Not that they bought one property 2 years ago. We want to find some real cash buyers who know the game, who move fast, who know the ins and outs of real estate. And again, their intentions is to buy the property that you're going to sell them, fix it up and rent it out, or fix it up and flip it. That's what they do. All we got to do is provide them these properties. It's important to keep in mind that they have our money, y'all. These people have our money. These real estate investors, these cash buyers, you want to get paid, you got to find and deal with cash buyers. So the first free place I want you to go to find real estate cash buyers is real estate auctions. Not online auctions, but physically being there. A real estate auction. When I first started real estate, this is literally how I found probably my first 20 cash buyers. I went to the Baltimore courthouse where they was auctioning off properties, and I had my business cards, and I was collecting business cards from real estate investors that was really bidding on properties. It was free. It just cost my time. I went downtown and I started networking, collecting, just collecting information, collecting business cards from real estate investors. And literally, if you type in real estate auction in blah, blah, blah city, whatever city you in, it'll probably bring up a list of real estate auctions that's happening this month. Go attend. You don't have to buy no properties, but you still can go collect some business cards, go network, start building some real cash buyers. You don't have properties right now, right? We just trying to figure out who the players are, who got the money, who making it happen in your city. Go network, go get their business cards, because we want to see where they're buying at. You know what I mean? And when you talk to these cash buyers, you can ask them questions like, what kind of properties are you looking for? What areas are you looking for? Some buyers are real finicky when it comes to the type of properties they buy. Some people like to buy on the south side of the city, the north side of the city. Some buyers like to buy only townhouses, single family houses. So just asking them, questions on what are they looking for and what price points are they looking for, yo. Mad easy, yo. This is just networking. It's just you getting up and going out and just, kissing, just making things happen, yo. So that's the first place I want to recommend. The second place I want to recommend that's also free is your local RIA. What is a RIA? A RIA stands for a Real Estate Investment Association. Every major metropolitan area have a real estate investment association. Again, when I first started, I lived at these. These are basically meetings, y'all. These are meetings where real estate investors, contractors, realtors, title companies, other wholesalers, they all meet probably once a month at a specific location. So again, I started in Baltimore. So ours was at the Sheraton every last Thursday of the month. It was a free meetup group for anybody was welcome to come, y'all. And literally a bunch of buyers, not just buyers, like I said, realtors, title companies, contractors, I went there and I did the same thing. I networked and collected business cards, started just asking for people buying criteria. And I also networked with other wholesalers as well. Because remember, other wholesalers already have cash buyers, especially the ones that's been seasoned and they've been doing this for a while. They already have cash buyers, which takes me to my number 3 way to find cash buyers is basically just networking with other wholesalers. Again, they've been doing this for a while. They have cash buyers ready to go already. You can just ask them, where are they cash buyers looking to do deals at? Super easy, y'all. Super easy, and it's free. It's free. So hopefully that makes sense to y'all. The next free resource where you can go to find cash buyers is Realtors, y'all. Now, some realtors act funny, I'm gonna be honest with you, especially if they sense that you're brand new. Not all of them, but some of them do. But y'all, realtors represent real estate investors. They represent cash buyers, which means that they are always on the market looking for deals for their clients, which is cash buyers and realtors. Sometimes realtors are willing to give you information on what their cash buyers are looking for, what areas, what price points. So if you know realtors, or if you find any realtors or run into any realtors at these local RIAs or anywhere, just network with them. A lot of this comes down to networking, honestly, because again, you ain't got no money. Now, next, I'm gonna get into some actual websites that are free that you can use to find cash buyers as well. But I kind of just want to get out the free ways where you got your feet on the ground, your feet on the land, and actually out here networking and showing your face a little bit. But for my people that want to stay behind the screen, let's get into it. All right, y'all. So the next free resource I want to give you when it comes to finding cash buyers is a website called AffordableHousing.com. Again, when I first started, it used to be called GoSection8.com, and then in the last couple years they changed it to AffordableHousing.com. But same thing, when I first started, a lot of my cash buyers literally came from this website, and honestly, I still come to this website till this day if I'm having a hard time finding a cash buyer for a property I'm trying to sell. Let me explain how this website works. So let's just pretend we are in, let's just do Atlanta, Georgia, right? Let's type any city you want, but I'm gonna go to Atlanta, Georgia and click search. And real quick, what this website is for is where real estate investors come to list their properties for rent. So they buy properties, fix them up, and list them on here for rent. Again, it's free. It'll give you a phone number and everything. So after you type in affordablehousing.com, I typed in Atlanta. If I go to property types, right now, depending on what kind of property, what kind of buyers you're looking for, most of the time it's a single family in a townhouse. If you are looking for a buyer for a condo, you can do that. Apartment building too, you can do that. But for the purposes of this training, I'm gonna click on townhouse and single family and click view 299 rentals. So it's 299 rentals that's on here listed by real estate investors. If I click on this first one right here, right, as you can see, Michael Maurice, he's a real estate investor. He's been on here since June 3rd, 2013. His phone number is right here, y'all. Look, he buys in this area. As you can see, this is his property. It gives you the address. Where's the address at? Let me see. They usually give you the address of the property if I'm not mistaken. But even if they don't, let me see details. Even if they don't, y'all. Oh, here we go. I'm tripping. 3508 Meadow Ridge Drive, Southwest in Atlanta, Georgia, y'all. I can handle this two ways. If I know that this guy, Michael Maurice, is buying in this part of Atlanta, Southwest Atlanta, Georgia, I'm almost guaranteeing you he owns a lot more than one property, and he's always looking to buy more properties because he's a real estate investor. He's been on here since 2013. His phone number is right there, y'all. So if I have a property that I'm trying to sell, I can give him a call. Or even before we even get to having properties, right? But right now, we're just looking for real estate investors. I'll just write down his name and his phone number. And I'm gonna show y'all how you can start, building your buyers list in a simple Google spreadsheet at the end of this show. But literally, Michael Maurice, his phone number is right here. We know that he buy in Southwest Atlanta, Georgia. I would literally, if I was brand new, again, we ain't got no money, I would literally go through this entire list of 299 people and write down every single cash buyer with their phone number. Who is this? Let's click on this one. Michael Maurice, again, he owns this property as well. Like I told y'all, he owns probably a lot of properties. But y'all get my drift. Hopefully this makes sense. This is another free way to find cash buyers and start building out your buyers list. All right, y'all, another free resource is good old Facebook, y'all. Free real estate Facebook groups. I don't care what city you live in. When I first started, I was able to build a ton of cash buyers for free by coming to Facebook. Actually, a lot of the deals I've closed came from this method I'm about to go over with y'all right now. So literally, I would go to the search box in Facebook and I would type in something like Baltimore, whatever city you're in, it don't matter what city, Baltimore wholesale properties, right? All these different groups, and I'll just go through the actual group, and I'll just go down. So as you can see, somebody is posting this property right here, and all of the details, how much they asking. So first and foremost, two things. I know that this guy right here, he does business in Baltimore, Maryland, zip code 21205, right? So 9 times out of 10, he probably has done more than one deal. And I'm just guessing right now, but I'm brand new, right? I'm taking what I could get. If I scroll down, I want to go to those comments. So he's trying to sell this property. Who in those comments? Sometimes they put those email addresses. As you can see, Richard said, sent DM, because he's interested in this property. You can start networking this way, or really, I'm looking for emails though. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'll be looking for emails and start building out my buyers list. That's really all I'm trying to do. Like, somebody trying to sell this property. As you can see, this got a couple comments, interested. These are cash buyers interested in this property. I can either DM them myself, or again, I can keep looking for emails. Let me see if I can find any emails to get this right here. He's trying to sell this property right here on Royce Ave, and this guy left his email because he's interested. He's interested in buying this house. Literally, this is free, y'all. This is free. Interested. Look how many people are interested in every house that's posted. Look, paid $40K cash. It's nothing but cash buyers looking for deals, y'all. Literally looking for deals. I don't care what city you live in. Doesn't matter what city you live in. We can do this in New York, right? Real estate investors, look, it's over 22,000 people who probably just interested in deals. I'm looking for emails, or I'm DMing them. Again, we ain't got no money, y'all. We starting with zero. Therefore, we gotta do what we gotta do. But I'm just giving y'all quick, fast ways to find cash buyers for your deal. Start building out that buyers list, y'all. And again, I don't care what city you live in. You can do this literally in any single city, y'all. Just real estate investors, Tennessee. Look, Tennessee real estate investors, over 10,000 people. The Tennessee Real Estate Investors and Realtors Network, 33,000 people. As you can see, like, it doesn't matter what city you live in, start building out that buyers list. This is absolutely free, yo. So another free way to find cash buyers is using Propstream, right? After 7 days, it costs $97 a month, but take advantage of the free 7-day trial period. Actually, I'll put a link below so that you can take advantage of this. Again, cancel on day 6 if you really ain't got no money. But let's take a look at this real quick. This is the home screen. Let's just say I type in, I don't know, Baltimore, Maryland, right? If I type in Baltimore, Maryland, as you can see, it'll give me these different tabs up here. Over 48,000 cash buyers in Baltimore, Maryland. But if we wanted to get, more specific and not trying to go through 48,000 people, let's say if I took a zip code like 21212, and this is a zip code inside of Baltimore, and I type search, as you can see, 1,300 cash buyers. So if you know you want to start in a specific area, just type in that area, type in that zip code, so you can get more honed in on what cash buyers you actually want to focus on. Again, it's free, y'all. All these properties over here have been purchased with cash, y'all. I can open up this filters tab and I can start getting real specific when it comes to finding cash buyers, and kind of detailing what kind of properties I'm trying to target in as well. I'm not here to do a full overview of this website and what it can do. I'm just presenting the actual resource on where you can find cash buyers. But as you can see, for the people that's really not trying to go outside, not trying to meet cash buyers in person and talk to them, you literally can get their phone numbers and find out who the cash buyers in your city in the comfort of your home behind a computer screen, y'all. So again, I'm not gonna do a whole detailed overview of this. I'm just giving y'all the free resource. All right, y'all, this is kind of like a bonus because it's not free, but you never know who looking at this video. You might have a couple dollars to your name and you're trying to hurry up and build a good quality buyers list. I want to give you this website called InvestorBeast. It's not my website. I don't own it. I got to pay for it every month like you would have to if you used it. However, I do have a discount code below. If you use 925FAM, it'll take off $100 for the first month. It's $250 a month. So it is expensive, but again, when you got a little bit of money, You can get to a deal faster. You can get better quality things just a lot faster. But I just wanted to share this real quick. I'm not going to be too drawn out when it comes to this, but let me explain how this works. Let's say we type in a specific address. Let's do 6505 Sherwood Road, right? And I type in the property address and I click search. Once I click search, the beauty of this is that it'll take me to my subject property and it'll tell me literally every single fix and flipper and every single landlord surrounding your property that purchased with cash. So all of the ones with the hammers, like the blue dots, are the fix and flippers. The green are the buy and hold, the landlords basically. And the beauty of this, if I click on one, as you can see, this person right here, the property address is 638 Register Ave. They paid $301 September of 2023, and they sold it for $740 July of 2024. It took them 10 months to make over $400,000. And if I click this little skip trace and save results, what happens is it'll literally give me their phone numbers, all of these people. So I will have their phone numbers. And these are people that have sold within a 1 year period, yo. Like within the last 1 year period, within a 2 mile radius. And if I want to play around with the distance and I only want to focus on properties that's within a 1 mile radius of my property, I'll click search. And it'll just show me only the 1 mile radius properties. And look, I can even go as far as 6 months. People that have purchased for cash surrounding my properties within 6 months, and I can get their phone numbers. And all of their information will show up right here with their phone numbers. So again, I know this ain't a free way to do it, but this is how I was able to close a lot of my last couple deals and a lot of my students as well. And if you are in my inner circle, y'all, you already know you got access to this for free through me. So don't pay for it if you're watching this and you are in the inner circle. And if you're interested in being in the inner circle, you can book a call with the link below. But let's talk about how do we even build out this cash buyers list. Because the whole point of this video is I want us to be able to build us a solid quality cash buyers list. So let's talk about it. So as you start collecting cash buyers on a daily basis and you're brand new, right? You want to keep all of these cash buyers in one central location so you can have all the information and be more organized. Now, I didn't put in the cash buyers' names, but obviously you're gonna need your cash buyer name and phone numbers, y'all. But on top of that, you start building out a spreadsheet of all these different cash buyers you're finding that's ready to buy properties from you. And you're gonna need, some information so you can know what properties to send to them. So of course you want your cash buyer's location, right? Philadelphia, PA, Southwest Philadelphia, North Philly, whatever it is. Try to be as specific as possible so that you know exactly what cash buyers want to buy. You sell a deal a lot faster, y'all. So the location, then you want to know if they are a fix and flipper or they are a buy and hold. What kind of investor are they, y'all? Buy and hold investors don't care about doing fix and flip. So it's important to ask them that. Asking them, of course, right, how much do they want the properties to be worth after it's fixed up, right? Because you got to know what kind of properties to be sending them. And when you starting out, you don't got to be super specific like I'm explaining right here. I'm just trying to give y'all, a list of criteria that you want to ask from your cash buyers when you start building out your list. How many beds and baths are they looking? How big of a property are they looking? Like, the more specific you could be, the better the product you can present to them when you start finding deals. We're going to talk about finding deals in future video. Right now we focused on building out your cash buyers list and finding cash buyers, and basically any additional information they want to use, they want to provide us. The more information we got on our cash buyers, the better. There are better ways to keep a list of cash buyers and using different CRMs or even using something like MailChimp.com. But I'm just trying to give y'all an idea of how you can start. You just don't want to have, pieces of paper everywhere and shit is unorganized, right? You want to make sure that you got a Google spreadsheet free. Start just listing out names of your buyers, phone numbers, emails, and then any buying criteria they are looking for, the prices, beds, baths, location, things of that nature. So I hope that makes sense. I ain't do the best at explaining this because I'm trying to protect, the identity and phone numbers and emails of the buyers on this list. But y'all get what I'm saying, y'all. Just build out and stay organized your buyers list. Hopefully, y'all, this entire video helped out in some way. Bare minimum, all of those free ways for the people that don't really have no money. Go out here and go start building out your buyers list so you can have buyers ready to buy properties, so that when we start talking about finding deals, you already got your buyers ready. You know what they want, where they want them at, how much they trying to pay, etc., etc., y'all. So hopefully this video helped a lot of people, y'all. Let's get it.